Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, Vinish. In the world of wrestling, I go by Tamilian Vinish. I'm here to share my experiences with UFC powerslap. I haven't got a chance to talk about my experience anywhere. I'm doing this because one of my videos went so viral on social media. One of my friends called me today and told me like more than 1 million people have seen and viewed my video. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, you should just go out and share your experience. I was like, sure, absolutely, why not? All right, so as a pro wrestler, I'll say I've accomplished more than I ever wanted from pro wrestling business. I've accomplished so much more than I ever thought that I will in my career, in my life. But you know, we all wanted to try different things in life, so that's how I heard about UFC powerslap. I applied online, and they reached out to me, and we did a Zoom interview. And after that, everything was quick and fast. I had to do a couple of medical things, just like how you apply for WWE or any other company like that. They flew me to Las Vegas, and I went to UFC headquarters actually. So I did some paperwork in there, and they treated me like a celebrity, like a superstar. They gave me the best hospitality ever I experienced in my life. So they give us like fancy hotel, a big fancy hotel in downtown Las Vegas. So this is the thing a lot of people don't know about powerslap. They think that okay, two men just go there and just slap each other. Just like UFC, you have weight category too, like lightweight, light heavyweight, then middleweight or heavyweight. So I was on light heavyweight, I believe. The weight limit was 205, and I think I was over 4 or 5 pounds. So next day, we had this weight check-in and all that. So I had a few hours to cut down that weight and make the weight. So I believe around 6 o'clock in the morning, me and a few other guys, we went to UFC Performance Center. We got a chance to work out, and we were like in the sauna, steam, and all these things. And I remember I was doing push-ups in steam bath. We did that for 2-3 hours, I believe. I don't know, maybe more than that, because with the workout, I think around 4 hours, and I made the weight. I cut the weight. So I don't recommend the rapid weight loss. I haven't done those in years. Last time when I did it, when I was doing bodybuilding back in 2006. But anyway, so I cut the weight, I made the weight, but it really messed up my appetite. I didn't really have any drink or food in my system. Of course, I was drinking the Prime energy drink, the Logan Paul drink. So anyway, so I finally made the weight. And then again, even though I got a chance to do something with WWE or All Elite Wrestling, I've done so many things in front of the camera, but this was totally different, because in the evening we had like interviews. We had like the entire camera crew doing their things, and I was really overwhelmed with all that. Then I believe around 3 o'clock, the slapping contest competition started. So before that, for almost 45 minutes to an hour, I was slapping on the rubber dummy. My hands were so weak, and I was so tired. And then, of course, I got a chance to do the grand entrance with my entrance music. I went there, did all that. But on my way to the podium, I could see Dana White and a few other celebrities sitting there, and it's the crazy part is I never became a part of something like this. Like when you look around, you have that 360 cinematic style cameras, and you got the spotlight, and on top of that, I'm getting a little bit nervous in there. My hands are so tight. I win the toss, but still, you know, I did my best. With whatever the energy I had, I slapped Cody as hard as possible. But let me tell you something about Cody. Cody, my opponent, he's the guy, the first person I actually met and spoke to at the UFC headquarters. He came to me, introduced himself. Such a respectful, humble, wonderful human being. So he's my opponent, and I did what I could. Like, I gave him with whatever I had. I slapped him, and there was no reaction at all. I saw I was just looking at his face, and it was like he didn't blink, and I was like, shit, he gonna kill me. This is, honest to God, this is the thought that was going through my head. Tonight probably gonna be my last night in this earth. So whenever you eat a slap, whenever you get slapped, you're supposed to bite the mouthpiece that you get so hard. You work with your jaw muscles, and you know that's how you resist a slap somehow. But because of his reaction, I couldn't process. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know why I didn't bite the mouthpiece. I had no idea what happened. I don't remember. I was out. The next thing I know, I was back in the locker room for 20-30 minutes. I had no idea who I was, where I was, and what I was doing. AJ came to me and he was like, man, you okay? And I looked at him, then I realized who he was. I was like, oh, AJ. Then, of course, doctors came in and they were asking me if I'm good, if I'm okay. And this was my experience. I lost consciousness, I lost memory and all that. But let me talk about Cody a little bit more here. The human side of Cody. He didn't have to, but after I got knocked out, he took me back to my hotel. He took care of me. So, like I said, he's such a great guy, a very respectful person. So I have nothing but respect for him. And he didn't have to, but he did. He took care of me. He made sure I get to the hotel. And later that night, again, I was having a headache, a really bad headache. I was throwing up. You know, those after effects of concussions, whatever you call it. But then that was my experience. It messed up my head really bad. For a couple of weeks I was having memory loss problems and all that. But there's a backstory. There's the story behind this. I'm a pro wrestler. I do run a wrestling promotion here in Marietta, Georgia. So my plan on this was, all right, let's go to Power Slap. If I win, all right, that bonus. If I don't, still I'll get a cash prize. So if I don't win, I'll use that money, whatever I get it, I'll use that money to run my promotion, which is exactly what I did. I did not spend a single dime for me from Power Slap. Anything that I got, I used for pro wrestling, for my promotion. I love putting a show for people, for fans. I love providing an opportunity for talented professional wrestlers. Anyway, that's a different story for a different video. But this was my UFC Power Slap experience. And of course, there's a lot of people think that sharing my video is funny and it might be embarrassing for me, which is not, absolutely. Because I wasn't the first guy who got knocked out. There are a lot of people have done it in the past and they all got knocked out too, like prior to me. So we know when we sign up for this, we know they're all going to be filming everything. And the whole world is going to watch it no matter what. I mean, some of my friends tell me, man, you got balls, you got guts. I don't know all that. I just wanted to give a shot and try. And hey, and to those people who want to try it, my experience is totally different. But again, it's like, if you think you can hack it, you should go and do it. And again, you have to be on a certain weight. You got to work on your head muscles, jaw muscles, your hands, strength, and all that. But anyway, that's my UFC Power Slap experience.